Howdy, howdy, howdy. Today we are going to do Dexter's Laboratory. This was a request from Dodge Trio, and I had never actually heard of Dexter's Laboratory, so I had to go watch, and oh my gosh, I'm in love with him. He is so funny. Anyways, you are definitely gonna want a ruler because there's a lot of straight lines. You can try to do this without a ruler, but you need to go find something straight. That's what I recommend because it's gonna make your life so much easier. Okay, so we are going to get started right a little above the middle. We're gonna do the top of his glasses. So you're just going to do a line straight across. And then underneath that line, we're gonna be doing the bowl shape. So there's gonna be a bowl shape. First bowl shape, and then right here, we have a second bowl shape. Oops, make it a little smoother here. A little lump there. No lumpies. And now you're gonna do its nose. If you turned it this way, kind of looks like an M. So we're just gonna make this coming straight out here. It's gonna go bam, 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 bam. If you wanna use a ruler, you can, because everything is pretty much lots of straight lines. Okay, so now we erased in there, so his nose is over it, and then we have the eyes. So they're just little bowls. One bowl, two bowl. And now you want your ruler. We're gonna do, oh, also, okay, so let's say that you've done this. Everything is thick. So we're gonna make this extra thick. You guys see how thick I made that? That's how thick it is. Then you wanna bring this and parallel it along the bottom. Okay, and then his little glasses are just gonna be coming out right here. All right, so now we're doing his straight line. He's pretty much just a box. So right past the glasses, you can go over it, it's okay, like if it goes too far. I'm just going to draw it, but when I Sharpie it, well, I guess I can do the thick line right now. So it's really thick line, and then right below that ear, this is where, right below the glasses, you want to connect the ear. That's gonna be, everything's gonna be thick lines, and then you want to erase inside. So it's gonna look like this, and this eventually will all be Sharpied in, and this will be Sharpied in. Okay, it's gonna look good when we're done. Okay, so now let's do, before we do the bottom part here, let's do its hair. So coming out the top here, it's just a whoop, whoop, whoop. So we're gonna come in this corner. You're gonna do one loop, two loops, bring it out, and then it's gonna come back all the way to touch. And he has two sprouts coming out, and then when we Sharpie it, we're gonna make that extra thick. And he has a line, same with the hair, and line down. Okay, so the side of his face, this is a curved part. So let's pretend we're coming down, jump over the glasses, and then bring it down past the mouth. So it goes past there. Now you're gonna wanna get the ruler again, and this is gonna bring it, so we have the ear, so let's bring it below the ear. We're gonna connect that line. Of course, everything is gonna be super thick. And pretend that's thick too. Okay. So now we are going to do his square body. So this is a line down, and then you're going to connect it. So try to make it square across the bottom. So just tick, 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 and we'll make that thick. And right here in the middle, we'll just make a straight line down, and he's got two buttons here. So we have one button, two button, which we will color in. All right, so now we're going to make his arm coming out. The one that I saw, it was cracking me up. It was about him in his laboratory, and the janitor hated staying late because he'd be in his laboratory, and his sister was found something that would blow up his laboratory, so he was trying to stop that. It was pretty funny. So what have I learned about it? So I'm making, it's almost like a triangle, but we're not finishing off the triangle. And then right here, it's an oval. And then there's another oval. And then we're making another oval with his fingers and two lines. So originally Cartoon Network only aired old cartoons, things that I grew up with. But in 1995, they did a showcase of original short cartoons. And guess what? Dexter's Laboratory was on there, and it won the short series vote. And by them winning, they landed a series. So that's how it began. Okay, so now we are going to do his remote. So we'll make that, and then we're gonna do a line here, and then do a circle. It's like it's beep, 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 beep. And I found out that Dexter, the voice of Dexter, is played by 2 women. So it started with one woman, but she retired, eventually died because she was old, and then it's played by another woman. So both of them women. I thought that was pretty darn funny. Boop, boop. They do a good job. And then along the side, we want another rectangle. So we got rectangle in the middle, make little squares, rectangle. And on the side here, there's 2 squares, 1, 2, and then they have little half circles on top, on the side. See? And this one's gonna be a half circle, and then a half circle, and then you wanna put some lines in there. There you go. And we won't Sharpie this, but you can just have where the radio waves, boop, 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 is coming out. You'll just pencil that puppy in like that, okay? All right, now we're gonna do his hand. So right in the middle, we'll do 2 lines. Then you wanna do a line across. Yes, you can use your ruler if you want. And then bring it in. It's almost like you're making, let's say you're making a full triangle. We'll erase in there. And then we're gonna have 3 ovals. 1, 2, 3. Now you can erase inside. That's his fingies. I think to be a voice actor for cartoons would be wickedly awesome. I do not have a voice to do that. You've got to have a unique, awesome voice for that, and I do not. So, anyways, now, oh, we can erase here because we kind of went overboard. And that when I Sharpie it, I am going to make all these lines extra thick. So I guess you can do it now, but you want to make them all thick. Don't forget to make them thick. Boop, boop. Okay, now we're going to do his legs. Feet are so simple. Line down, and let's make an arch across the bottom. So we're going to making an arch. We're going to put triangles in there. So connect this, and then we're going to put triangles in. 1 triangle, 2 triangle. And then we want to erase right inside those triangles. And that is going to be all Sharpied in. So I want you to get out your Sharpie and make the magic. I don't know about you, but that was a lot of sharpening. All right, what you guys want to do now is erase. All right, let's get our colors out. So pretty basic colors. It's orange, and what color blue did I use? I used sky blue, peach and purple. There you go. And a little touch of red. All right, we're gonna start with its blue eyes. It's so cool. So Dexter has an accent. It is hilarious. Of course, nobody in his family has one, but he does. And you wonder, well, how did that come about with his accent? Well, the storybook artist, animator, director, his name is Tartkowski. He's the creator of him. Well, in college, his friend Rob would crank call him with that crazy voice, and he just thought it was so funny. And so he put it in as Dexter's voice, which I thought that is so funny because the voice really makes it fun. What else is blue? Oh, this little strip is little sky blue, and that's it. So now we're moving on to orange. So his hair, you're just gonna push down pretty hard because it's a solid orange. If you wanna go one direction and then go another direction to make sure it all fills in. So I definitely am gonna have to go back and watch some more Dexter cartoons because they are a crack up. This guy is hilarious. And see how it kind of needs a little something? So I'm gonna go the other direction. If you go the other direction, it kind of fills in some of that white area that you have by going another direction on it. Okay, so now we're gonna do his purple gloves. Who doesn't love purple gloves? Come on, that's fantastic. Also, Dexter's idea, so you're like, well, how did he get this idea? So Tartkowski, he was in college, and one of his assignments, he had to do a cartoon image, and he did it of this tall, blonde ballerina. Probably looked fantastic. I should probably try to see if I can find the original. But he thought, I want to make the opposite. What would be the opposite of a tall, blonde ballerina? And he came up with a short little brother who loves science. I mean, that's pretty funny. All right, so now we're just taking the skin color of peach and lightly go over his whole, he doesn't have any shading. They're just solid colors. We can always add shading if we want or details, but we're just gonna keep it just like the cartoon today. I'm not adding my signature rosy cheeks. And then, what do we have left? Okay, so I took, this is just regular blue, and I'm gonna come in here and just lightly go over his remote, just light blue. And then, oh, this is light blue too. So you wanna just go okay, and touch of red. The red is right here, beep, 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 and right here, beep, 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 beep. Oh, and this, if you have gray, that's what these side panels are, this tube, and there's little pieces on the end, and you can put yellow. So I put yellow in the background because if you notice, it just kind of blends in with the paper. So if you pick a color, it's gonna make it pop out. Anyways, hope you like it. Have a great day, guys.